This is the story of Avatar The Last Airbender, rated R. Our story begins in the South Pole with Katara and Sokka. They're just a couple of teenagers, and as they're fishing on their boat, Sokka, he pulls out his boomerang and he throws it at a fish, and it hits this big icy mound, and there's like this big ball of light, and a boy comes out of the ice, and he's got these glowing eyes, and instantly they kneel on their knees, and they put their hands up in like a worshipy sort of way. And Avatar, he's like,
What are you guys doing? You don't have to do that.
and Sokka and Katara, they look at each other and they look at the Avatar and they're like,
Well, you're actually supposed to save the world and kill the Fire Lord.
and Avatar, he's like,
I'm 12.
and they realize that this is gonna be quite a predicament. And Aang looks into Katara's eyes and he's like,
Well, you know what? I could be interested in trying to defeat the Fire Lord.
and Katara and Sokka, they high five. Oh, also, Avatar Aang, he has a big flying bison that looks a lot like this dog, except with a better budget for a movie. And they take him to the secret temple where they learn the fancy, dancy moves. And at the temple, there's a lot of old masters snorting and doing old people stuff. And the kids, they ask the masters at the temple if any of them can teach Aang how to kill the Fire Lord. And the masters tell the children, it is not right to teach a child to murder. And the children are like,
Well, he's the Avatar, so he kind of has to do that, right? If you are going to teach yourself the art of murder, we cannot be the ones to show you how. But, young whippersnapper, there is one who may teach you. But I have to say, he's not very... Alright, yeah, we'll do that.
and Avatar, he interrupts the master before he can finish giving him heating advice about this other master. And then the Avatar posse, they peace out. On the back of Appa, Avatar Aang looks into Katara's sweet eyeballs, and he says,
You know, I didn't think when I woke up this morning that I was gonna have to save the world or anything. Do you think maybe I'm too young to do this?
Katara gets a little heated, and she's like,
You know, if you want to just back out, alright, you've already been gone for so long, so like this wouldn't actually be that big of a deal. So like if that's what you want to do, like let me tell you something. I had a dog. You had a puppy? I had a dog, and now that dog is dead. You want to know why that dog is dead, Aang? Yeah, I want to know. I'll tell you why that dog is dead, Aang. It's dead because Fire Lord Sion, he came and he burned him. Just burned him. And he was like, there, now I did that. I could do that to you. I'm gonna stop there today, but who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll come back and I'll do that to you. It's really rough.
and he tries not to smile at the possibility of making a pun, and he's about to say it.
Rough? What was that? That sounds real rough. Are you making a joke about my whole stick? This is the only time I've opened up to you and you want to make it into a little funny joke? Is that what this is? Maybe you are too young. Maybe we should go back. Maybe we should bury you in the ice there where we found you.
And she does not speak to Aang for the rest of that journey. And Avatar and his posse, they arrive at the place. Aang, he screams out,
Hi, it's me, it's Aang. I'm the last Avatar. I have to learn how to kill the Fire Lord. Please.
Show me
Your moves.
and the door, it opens, and the gang sees the master in the dark, stinky garage fortress. Katara looks a little bit concerned.
So can you explain to me one more time why you're the only one that can teach Aang how to kill the Fire Lord? Because the other masters were really uncool about it.
The other masters, they are real sticklers on the rules, aren't they? I believe that anybody can learn. Show me, Avatar, your moves. And Avatar, he busts out some crazy freaking moves. He's doing stuff with the air. He's doing stuff with the water. He's even doing earthy, dirty stuff too. And the master looks quite pleased. It seems that the one you don't know is fire.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Well, let me tell you something about fire. Fire is passion and desire. Avatar must stay here with me, and I will teach him all that I know. And the door shuts behind him in a real spooky way. Aang wakes up with the master staring at him. Aang asks the master,
Is there something wrong?
and the master looks away and tells Aang, it's time to train. And the master shows Aang the appropriate stance. Aang does the stance, and the master comes real close to Aang. And he tries to move his hands around, but he's getting a little touchy. Aang pulls away, and he's like,
What are you doing?
and his master's like, if you want to learn this thing, you have to do the thing that I show you. And Aang abides. And so the gang returns. And Aang, he walks out into the sunlight, looking a little bit down. His master waves at him as he joins his posse. And their posse, they try to hug Aang, and Aang, he's just not having it. And Katara asks Aang,
Aang, what is like your deal? Is everything okay?
and he tells her,
Can we go? I learned it. I can do it now. So let's go find the Fire Lord.
Katara, she looks back at the creepy master as the door closes. And then Avatar and their posse, they go to where the Fire Lord lives. And where the Fire Lord lives is in a fiery volcano. And when they see him, Katara looks into Aang's eyes, and Aang just looks away, not even able to look directly into Katara's eyeballs. And the Fire Lord, he screams out to the Avatar,
Is this boy supposed to kill me?
and Avatar, he doesn't waste a second or even a breath. Without even blinking, he uses his fire Avatar power and kills him cold-blooded, no questions asked. And this is not a happy moment, because the Avatar posse realize that Aang got real messed up at that last master's place. So before they go back to the South Pole, Katara tells Aang they're gonna go back. And Aang tells Katara he doesn't want to see that man again. And Katara tells Aang this will be the last thing we do.
The little pit stop.
And Appa takes them back. Katara gets off of Appa, and Aang, he's like,
Katara, please don't.
and Katara tells Aang to shut up. And the master sees Katara, and he's like, oh, do you want to learn the fire? And Katara, she tells the fire master,
If fire is passion and desire, then water is justice and it balances everything out.
And the master is like, come and get it, girl. And Katara and the fire master have a real epic battle. And she whips out her water stuff, and he pulls out his fire stuff, but he has no chance because Aang comes in and he attacks, and the master gets on his knees, and Aang pulls out his staff and puts it in his face, and he says,
This is for touching my hands really weird.
and he kills the fire master. And then Katara and Aang and Sokka, they're all having a good time because they killed the Fire Lord, but also they killed this really creepy guy. And they decide to make one more pit stop. And they go back to the temple where those other masters lived. And they tell them, we've killed that real creepy dude. And now we will teach other children so other masters can't touch their hands. And the masters are like, alright, that's cool, you can go ahead and do that. And they all live happily ever after.